Hey everybody, today we're going to take a look at my PlayStation 3 game collection. So let me first get this out of the way. Almost all the games here are PlayStation 3 exclusive. There's actually only one game that I have for my PlayStation 3 that is a multi-platform game, and that is Call of Duty World at War. I just picked it up at a garage sale for $1, so I couldn't pass that up. That's the only multi-platform game I have for the PS3. Everything else I have is exclusives. So let's take a look here at this stack of games that I got. The only other game I have for the system that is loose is Infamous, and I don't know what happened to the case for this, but it's still a great game, even without the case. No, just joking aside, Infamous is a fun game. It is like an open world action kind of game where you can be good or bad depending on what you pick. That varies the game. So if you're a good person, you have a different kind of story. If you're a bad person, you have a different kind of story. So it's a really cool game. Check it out. You can get it for really cheap now. Since the second one came out, it dropped the price of the first one. So Infamous is a great one. Next up is Demon's Souls, which is from Atlas, and this is a ridiculously hard game, even hard by my standards. I love playing hard games. This one just put it to me. I couldn't get too far into it because it was just brutal. But if you like really, really challenging RPG action kind of games, give this a try. Demon's Souls is ridiculously brutal though. Next up we have God of War Collection. It's the God of War games, the first two, remastered for the HD on the PlayStation 3. They do look a lot better than the PlayStation 2 versions, and if you haven't played them on the PlayStation 2, this is the perfect way to play them. Next up is God of War 3, and I absolutely loved this game. I didn't even finish God of War 1 or 2, I just went straight to this, and I still had a blast playing it. I still understood what was going on. It's just an amazing game. The scope is huge, the bosses are crazy. Sometimes you're like riding up Gaia and she's like this humongous mountain monster thing. It's just really cool, and if you're a fan of Greek mythology and stuff like that, you're going to absolutely love it. It is a really good game. The graphics are beautiful, plays fun, doesn't get repetitive. It's just a really good game. Yeah, you got to play this one. You don't even need to play the first two. I would say just go straight to this. Next up is Haze. That's all I have to say about Haze. It's not very good. Okay, this is one of my favorite games of this console generation. Probably one of my favorite games of all time. Heavy Rain. Now, I know a lot of people seem to dislike this game, and I don't know what the reason for that was. That was the reason why I didn't play this for the longest time, was because there was a lot of like negativity towards this. I don't know what people can complain about this for, though. This is excellent. You gotta get this game. It's not like anything you've ever played. The only reason I could see someone hating this is if you don't like quick time events. But the whole game isn't quick time, and that's kind of like, I don't know how to put it. It's like saying, it's like having not enough like RPG elements in Call of Duty. They're not the same thing. You know, it's like you can't ask for more like Call of Duty elements in this. I don't know how to explain it, why people would hate it though. I'm just saying, you gotta play it and judge it for your own opinions, because it's an excellent game. Excellent, excellent. Next up is Killzone II. I did not finish the first Killzone, but I played this through, and it was a fairly decent game. The graphics are good. You feel kind of clunky though when you play. The online was where I played most of my time in this, and it was really fun for the short amount of time I played. Then I kind of just got tired of it, but it's still a pretty good game. You can get it a lot cheaper now. Next up is the sequel, Next up is Killzone III. I have not even opened this yet because it came with my PlayStation Move Sharpshooter bundle. It came with this, Resistance, the Move, the camera, the navigation thing, and the sharpshooter gun. I got all that for $100, and I still haven't even played this one yet, which I think I'm going to do in a little bit because it looks like a lot of fun. I played the demo or the beta, I forgot, whatever it was, and I really liked the online, how they changed it from the second one, so I'm probably going to have to give this another chance. Next up is LittleBigPlanet. I still haven't picked up the second one, but this one was enough fun for me. I played through this and I kind of had my fix. I was like, okay, that's it. I don't really want another LittleBigPlanet. I was happy by this, and maybe if the second one's a little cheaper now, I'll go pick it up, but I thoroughly enjoyed this, and the creativity parts of it is awesome. Downloading other people's levels is just cool. There's lots of really cool levels. I've seen like Gears of War ones, like Resident Evil ones, all sorts of cool stuff like that. So go check out LittleBigPlanet. This it's probably a lot cheaper now. Most of these games are cheap now. Next up is Mag, And this developer, Slant6, I believe, or no, this is Zipper. I'm sorry. They actually shut down, I believe, and I believe that this whole SOCOM franchise got shut down too. But that does not have to do anything with this. Mag is a gigantic first-person shooter online game. Let me see how many players you can play with. 256 match players. So you have 256 people in one game. That's like PC stuff right there. You play Battlefield 2 on the PC and you got that many players in there. But that's for a PlayStation 3 game, and I didn't like it. I'll straight up say it. I did not like playing it. It wasn't fun for me. I liked there being a lot of people, but I just didn't like it. It didn't feel right to me. It just didn't feel good. So you can give it a try, judge it for yourself, but I personally just didn't. It didn't fit me. Next up here, we have one of the best looking games on the system, and that is Metal Gear Solid 4. I have not played any of the other Metal Gear Solid games, so I played about 2 hours of this. I was completely lost. And I need to go back and play the HD collection, because I need to get that. That looks awesome. And I want to play through those and then get to this, because hopefully this will make sense then. But for right now, it didn't make any sense to me. All I knew was the graphics were cool and it was fun to play, but I didn't know what the heck was going on. So this is a cool one, though. If you've played the other ones, you probably already have it. If not, go play the collection first. Next up is MotorStorm, the only MotorStorm game I have. And it's the only MotorStorm I need. It's really cool, fun game, lots of action, especially when you play multiplayer at home here. Like if you have split screen or whatever, it's really cool racing against each other. I love being the dirt bikes and it's just cool. Like, it's just a fun racing game, you know? How often do you get that anymore? Just fun, arcadey racing games. That's what it is. So next up is Ratchet and Clank Tools of Destruction. They claim that it looks like a Pixar movie on the back. That was New York Times claiming it. And it's close, but not really. The in-game looks a little better than the cutscenes. And I know some of you people out there complain about there not being trophy support to this. There's no trophies on here. So it doesn't really bother me, but I still had a blast playing it. It's aimed towards a younger audience, but it was still pretty fun playing, so I'd recommend it, you know? I haven't played any of the newer ones that have come out, but this one was pretty decent. Next up is Resistance, Fall of Man. Whew, if you got a PlayStation 3 at launch, this was a game you needed to get, and this is what saved the PlayStation 3 at launch. This was like all they had. So it is a decent game. It's a little dated by today's standards, so I would recommend picking up, I'd recommend just skipping 1 and 2 completely and going straight to 3. The online is better, the single player is better, and you can use the move, which was actually kind of fun. I hate to admit it, but it was fun. Next up is SOCOM Confrontation. It's not that great of a game, and the online is completely broken, and that's the whole game. There is no single player. It's just online. It's broken. Just don't even play it. I haven't played SOCOM 4. I would say go to that instead of this, but I don't know how good that is either. So next up, Uncharted. One of my favorite games for the system. This is excellent. I don't know why this one didn't get as much attention as Uncharted 2, because I thought this was just as good, if not better, than Uncharted 2. And leading into that, Uncharted 2, one of the critically acclaimed best games of this generation by almost everybody out there. And it is a very good game. If you have a PlayStation 3, you need to get this series. I don't have the third one yet. I'm waiting for that collector's edition to drop a little bit in price so I can get that nice statue from Sideshow of Nathan Drake. And lastly, for my PlayStation 3, I have Warhawk. And this is a gigantic online game. It's got up to 32 players, and you play in these big world, big maps, and you can be just a regular ground troop, you can be in tanks, you can be in aircrafts. It's a lot of fun, just really hectic battles, and I had a lot of good nights playing this game, so it's really cool. So there you guys go. That is my PlayStation 3 game collection. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope it might help you guys pick out some games to get for your PlayStation 3. Sorry I don't have any of the multi-platform games, but you can go check out like my Xbox collection videos where I have the multi-platforms, and you can see what I say about those ones. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate you guys leaving all your comments and likes and stuff like that, and I will see you guys in tomorrow's video. Hey there everybody, I just want to make a quick little addition to this video at the end here. I just want to let you guys all know that I am going to be doing a large giveaway if I get 5,000 subscribers in 5 months. So from yesterday was when I first announced this, which was April 13th. So in 5 months, that would mean September 15th, I would be giving away
either a brand new PlayStation 3 or Xbox 360 if I get 5,000 subscribers. So if I hit that 5,000 subscriber mark before September 13th, I will be giving away a brand new PS3 or 360. And I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing it internationally yet, but I will keep you guys updated. So go tell everyone about my channel. Thanks for watching.